For the pictures, is there any way you can press the buttons that they took in the library for our IDs?
This was your one job. Good job. Yeah. We needed the map to work. Thank you.
Is this a rerun?
I was like, Victoria, remember the last one?
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader. You
That's awesome. That's good. Good job. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Hey, Amador. All right.
Let's hear it for these graduates. I'm not sure they heard you. You may be seated. Welcome to the 2017 commencement ceremony at Coastal Bend College. Before we begin, please silence your cell phones. It's wonderful to see a packed house celebrating student success. For those unable to attend, feel free to text them the link as we are streaming live. It's at coastalbend.edu/live, L-I-V-E. It is an immense honor to have all of you here today. Graduates, family members, friends, faculty, and staff. We all come together today to celebrate the accomplishments of the 2017 class. This year's CBC graduating class earned over 1,200 degrees, certificates, and marketable skills awards. Let's give them a round of applause and congratulate their achievements. To paraphrase Jimmy Iovine, an American record and film producer, that diploma you will be holding in your hands today is really just your learner's permit for the rest of the drive of your life. Remember, you don't have to be smarter than the next person. All you have to do is be willing to work harder than the next person. Graduates, as you embark on the next chapter of your education or start your career, keep those words in mind. Always work hard, do what you love, and love what you do. You are all the next generation of medical professionals, lawyers, teachers, law enforcement officials, business owners, engineers, and many other occupations that lead to a strong, vibrant, and educated workforce. Now I'd like to introduce the people who have joined me on stage for today's commencement ceremony. We have the Coastal Bend College Board of Trustees, Board Chair, Mrs. Laura Fisher. Board Vice Chair, Mr. Carol Losi. Board Secretary, Mr. Victor Gomez. Trustee Drew Arthur. Trustee Jeff Massengill. Trustee George P. Morrill III. And Trustee Martha Warner. I am also joined on stage by the following Coastal Bend College administration. Shannon McCarron, Vice President of Strategic Planning and Administration. Ms. Lupe Ganceres, Executive Dean of Student Services. Dean of Academics, Mark Secord. And Dean of Workforce Training, Julia Garcia. Reverend Idofa Battle will now lead us in the invocation and the singing of the national anthem. I ask everyone at this time to please stand and remain standing for the pledge and national anthem.
Let us bow our heads. Good morning, God. A day that we've been waiting for some time. You have allowed us to be here today. We invoke your presence to be here, to bless each of these graduates, the families, God. We ask you, God, to fill us with your Holy Spirit. So we ask you to come right now. Be with us. We've waited long and hard. Give us the courage and the strength to move forward. And Lord, we love you. We love you. We love you. Say, may your grace continue to overshadow us as we move from this place. We welcome you here. We welcome you here. We welcome you here, dear God. And it is in Jesus' name that we ask it all. Amen? Amen, amen and amen.
We will now do the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now
now for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in the air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now, please be seated. Now, a few words from our Board of Trustees Chairwoman, Laura Fisher.
Hello, and how are you today? Good morning. Good morning. Are we excited? Yes. Board of Trustees, President Espinosa, graduates, family members, platform guests, faculty, staff, and loyal friends. Welcome to the 47th commencement of Coastal Bend College. This is the most joyous occasion of the year. It is the time when we deliver on the success that has happened here. It is my privilege to welcome you on behalf of the Board of Trustees to the graduation ceremony. To our faculty, thank you for not only imparting your intellectual knowledge and wisdoms with the students, but for infusing in them the quest for excellence, leadership, and self-confidence. We thank you. To the parents and families, thank you for the many sacrifices you have made to send your graduate here to Coastal Bend College. Because of you, success has happened for your graduate. Class of 2017, you made it to the finish line. Stand tall, for you stand on the shoulders of those who came before you. You join a multitude of CBC graduates who have left permanent marks on our world. It is a legacy of which you should be very proud of, but also mindful. Embrace your challenges with the strengths of your successes at Coastal Bend College. The graduation ceremony is one of the most memorable events in your life. This comes at the end of a long journey of academic and social preparations. This ceremony tells you that you, graduates, are now prepared to begin your life, to achieve your life purposes. I must remind you that you are the most powerful generation in human history. You have the most amazing technology at your command. No other generation before us, before you, had that even dream. Make sure that you know that you are different than all other generations. Make sure you use that power for grand purposes. Get ready to make all the impossible possible. This college and those sitting in this audience will be proud of you because you have learned how to use your power to change your communities and the world. Success happens here and now, wherever you go. Use this college, your alma mater, as the hub of all your creative initiatives. We would like to learn from you and pass your knowledge on to the next generation. Congratulations to all of you making this graduation ceremony. Congratulations to the parents and families that are present to witness this great moment. Congratulations to the friends for being here to make this event even more memorable. Let us give our combined best wishes to these graduates for their journey ahead. Let us celebrate the day where success has happened. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Fisher. It is my honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Mercedita Murphy Flynn. Mercy was born and raised in Zambales, the island of Luzon in the Republic of the Philippines. She lived in the island nation for 21 years. She became a U.S. citizen and moved to the island of Guam. She lived in Guam for 3 years. She settled in Beeville, Texas, and soon entered B County College licensed vocational nurse program and graduated in 1992. After graduation, she was hired as an LVN at the B County Regional Hospital in the intensive care unit, working 12-hour shifts 5 days a week. While working these 60-hour work weeks, she began her studies online at New York Regents College, which culminated in earning an associate in applied science and nursing and achieved her license to become a registered nurse. In 2001, she decided to come back to Coastal Bend College to share her knowledge and experience as a nursing coordinator instructor in our LVN program. She continued to work in ER and achieving her Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. She became the Director of Nursing on the medical surgical floor and the Director of the emergency room. Desiring more, she again returned to Texas A&M Corpus Christi and attained her Master's of Science in Nursing and her Family Nurse Practitioner C license soon after. Today, she is employed as a family nurse practitioner in Reliant Rehabilitation at a local nursing home in Beeville, Christa Spahn Emergency Room, Twin Fountain Walk-In Clinic, and contract provider for the B County Jail. Graduates and guests, please help me welcome our keynote speaker, Mercedita Flynn.
Whoa, I'm fearless, I think. Good morning, everybody. Everybody have their coffee? I missed it today, but I will be okay. Good morning, board members, Madam President, Vice President, Deans, Directors, faculty, friends, and to my fellow nurses, Happy Nurses Week. And to all the mothers, Happy Mother's Day. Coming up on Sunday. But most of all, I want to acknowledge the brilliant, talented, ambitious, accomplished, and all-around outstanding members of the class of 2017. Congratulations again. Graduates of Coastal Bend College, today you have accomplished one of the early milestones of your lives. This achievement is a major step in the journey of life and should be recognized. It is an act not only of personal commitment, but also one of pride. You have to be proud to what you do today. You all have worked hard and come so far to reach this milestone, and your work did not go to waste. You owe this debt of gratitude to your family, the friends that supported you, and to the faculty that never gave up on you. They're always there for you, no matter what. The faculty loves you. A diploma is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunity for anyone who is lucky enough to have one. And there are some people here in this world don't have those diplomas. In the country where I came from, education is very, very important. That's what my parents told me, no matter what, go back to school. Nobody can take that away from you. But graduations is not the end goal itself. It is instead open yet another door for you, a larger journey of life. No matter wherever your journey started, you have made it here today. This is your journey, the beginning of your journey. This is where I came from. 1992, Coastal Bend College opened the door for me. And I took that and grasped it. I'm not here today without Coastal Bend College. And I took that pride that I am the product of Coastal Bend College. The trials and tribulations you have endured have paid off in ways you do yet not fully realize. Nobody knows what's going on for tomorrow or the following day. Countless hours of study, self-sacrifices, and unyielding determination have placed you here for me and everybody. I remember when I was going to school, on my LBN class, I sleep with my book, I go in the bathroom with my book, I shop with my book. And they said, what are you doing? I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to grasp everything. We're allowed to tape our classes way back. I will be sleeping with that tape recorder and I wake up with the tape recorder. Again, like I said, grasp those knowledge that has been given to you. And wherever your future takes you, let it take you with pride, passion, and confidence. If you are not proud to what you do, and you don't love what you do, you are not going to be successful. Life is a journey, and all accomplishment we achieve during its course should be taken as a starting point for further achievements. You already have shown your commitment to personal growth through making it on this ceremony. As I said before, life is a journey. We don't stop growing. Once we get our diplomas, we keep going. Life is all about growing, the development of opportunities that contains new skills and experience that you will carry forward for the rest of your lives. And please don't stop right here. This graduation has already shown us how capable you all are of accomplishing your goals when you commit to yourself. Again, commitment is a part of it. I hope all of you here today can take this personal accomplishment as an example of anything is truly possible when you put your mind into it. Anything is possible. As well as you continue as your lives, let us take each new problem with confidence, knowing that you have achieved great heights, and make sure you are equipped with necessary tools when you tackle your future. If you don't have the tools, you have nothing to use. The road that lies ahead won't be easy. I will tell you that right now. It's not easy. You're gonna have those bumpy roads. There are some missed exits. There's some potholes, big rocks in your face. But please don't let that stop you. If you want this to happen, you do it. Don't let anybody stop you. If I recall, my mother told me one day, quit going to school. You're already LVN, that's good enough. I said, Mom, it's not enough. I don't understand. I said, one day you are going to understand, and you are going to see me up there. And my mother is very proud at this time. I myself, I faced some tribulations, some potholes in my life. And I said, you know what? You are not going to stop me. I will continue what I love to do. 2 years ago, I received a phone call and said, well, Miss Flynn, it's the bad news. What is the bad news? Well, you have a breast cancer. Oh, okay. My coworker told me, what is that? I guess I have breast cancer. She looked at me, you don't take that so serious about it? I said, I have job to do. I have 15 patients waiting for me to be seen. They're here, they're sick, let's go on. Let's talk about this later on. And she was just like, okay, well, go on. I went to my radiation for the whole month without missing hours on my job. I wake up at 6 o'clock, get my radiation, be at work at 10 o'clock. They told me, Mercy, are you not going to take off from work? Why? Why do I have to take off from work? I have patients waiting for me. I love what I do and I take that pride. My patient is my family. I love Beeville. I completed my radiation and I'm still here. Like I said earlier, you take everything with pride, passion, and confidence. And please don't stop here. As well, we need to continue what we're doing. From this day forward, make each decision with confidence, pride, the best interest in mind. Believe in yourself with passion so that you can reach your goals and fulfill your dreams. So graduates, with your glorious diversity, with your remarkable accomplishments, and your deep commitment in your life goals, you each embody the very purpose of this school, the very place where countless others started their journeys. I applaud you. I can assure you that you live in the best country in the world, a land of endless opportunity, and you have been fortunate enough to attend one of the finest community colleges in the nation. A college created on the fundamental truth that talent and ambition, not upon destination of race, nationality, wealth, or fame. Be secure in that fact that Coastal Bend College is a heaven of brilliant motivation students in every background, where students are selected based upon merit and ability, not pedigree. A college that accepted each of you based upon nothing but your own will and determination. You each have grown into not only citizens of the United States, but citizens of the world. Like some of you here today, I came from a different country, but I was welcomed with open arms into what we know as America. So I challenge each of you to continue this American spirit, to strive to become a champion of diversity and acceptance and never be embarrassed by your name, your religion, or the place you were born. Turn adversity and obstacles into learning experience and develop resilience and maturity you have found on this very school. Find comfort in the fact that you are an American and proud, confident, and passionate graduate of Coastal Bend College. I can say learn everything from Coastal Bend College, but a big chunk of that I learned from here, like I said earlier. Before I leave, I would like to give you 6 kernel of advice for 2017 graduate. Work hard, work hard, work hard. Be the hardest working person you know. Because if you're not, someone else will do. You can't control your smart. You cannot control how good looking you are. You cannot control how funny you are. The one thing you can control is how hard you work. Like they said, make a thing that people say about you. Man, she's ugly. She's short, but God, she worked hard. Now let's talk about money. Don't follow money. Money is not your friend. Anybody agree? No? Happiness in America, study shows how happiest people in America are the middle class. The sweet spot is between about 80,000 to 120,000. Less than that, you're miserable, right? More than that, you're miserable as well. Correct? You can ask those Powerball winners, they're miserable, they have to pay tax. Obviously, you found a job that you love, and don't stop searching until you find it. It's just like a first love. Keep them. If you are going to work and you don't love what you do, don't do it. Because you're going to wake up every morning miserable. Negativity. But if you find your love, you will wake up every morning and say, great. Find a career you're obsessed with. A career is like your favorite bed, comfy. Trust me, I love my job. I love what I do. If you love your job, you will never work a day in your life. Thank you, God bless you all, and good luck on the road ahead.
So graduates, these are the shoulders you stand on. Ms. Mercy is an LVN graduate of Coastal Bend College, and she makes us proud. And we may be asking you to come and be our guest speaker for commencement as an alum as well. So be thinking about that. Ms. Mercy, we want to thank you and express this small token of appreciation for being our commencement speaker, sharing your story with our students and their guests. We're very excited the accomplishments you've achieved and that you're sharing them with us and you're passing them forward, because I know a lot of you have been to the walk-in clinic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So graduates, many of you are wearing stoles and cords today that represent your accomplishments and membership in various honor societies and student groups. Students wearing gold stoles and tassels are members of the Phi Beta Kappa International Honor Society, which recognizes academic excellence. Will the PTK members please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Students wearing blue stoles are in high school and part of our CBC's dual enrollment program. Our dual enrollment program allows high school students to graduate with certificates and degrees before they graduate from high school. At this time, I ask that all of our high school dual enrollment students please stand so we can all applaud your outstanding achievements. You may be seated. Students wearing red, white, and blue stoles are veterans of the United States Armed Forces Division. Coastal Bend College wants to offer a special recognition to show our college's respect, appreciation, and gratitude for our veteran students' service to our country. Are any veterans present with us today? Graduates, veteran graduates? Come on up. All right. Finally, we have our honors graduates. CBC awards distinction of honors, high honors, or highest honors to students receiving associate degrees that have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Will our students graduating with honors please stand and be recognized? Graduates to please rise and remain standing. Coastal Bend College Board of Trustees, on behalf of the CBC faculty, it is now my honor to certify the candidates for certificates and degrees.
I confer upon each of these graduates the respective certificate and degree for which you have been recommended upon successful completion of all requirements, and I offer my sincere congratulations.
She made it official. It is now time for the graduates to take the stage for the presentation of certificates and degrees. Graduates, you may be seated. For your information, our marketing and public relations team will be taking stage photos of each graduate that will be available for download for free on Facebook. Details are in the inside back cover of your program.
Leanna Luetta Adams, Associate of Science, Honors, PTK. Crystal Atkins Ibata, Associate of Science. Amanda Lynn Alonso, Associate of Science. Brooke Anderson, Associate of Applied Science Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate Law Enforcement, Marketable Skills Achievement Award Law Enforcement, and Level 1 Certificate Forensic Science. Misty Ann Arismendes, Associate of Science. Dora Arroyos, Associate of Arts and Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Devontae Brownlee, Associate of Science.
One, two, three.
Ashley Nicole Camacho, Associate of Science.
One, two, three.
Romaldo Ray Camacho Jr., Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Mackenzie Lynette Conchola, Associate of Science.
One, two, three.
Shanna Michelle Cantu, Associate of Science. Marlena Lee Carizales, Associate of Science.
One, two, three.
Diana Contreras, Associate of Science and LVN graduate.
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Linda Marie Cruz, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Kelly Camille Danford, Associate of Science, PTK.
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Rachel Renee de la Paz, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Luis Brian R. Del Barrio, Associate of Science, highest honors.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Monica De Leon, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Hannah Catalina Solis Dispro, Associate of Science. Kyle Wayne Gabbard, Associate of Science.
One, two, three.
Bryant Gaines, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Sandra Renee Galindo, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Jocelyn Gallagher, Associate of Science.
One, two, three.
Taylor Elaine Gallagher, Associate of Science, high honors, PTK. Gianna Brittany Garcia, Associate of Science, high honors, PTK.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Ricardo Noel Garcia, Associate of Science.
One, two, three.
Savannah Garza, Associate of Science, high honors, PTK, top 10% of her class in Orange Grove High School. Jennifer Lynn Gosh, Associate of Science, honors. Tanya Gonzalez, Associate of Science.
One, two, three.
Anissa Nicole Gonzalez, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Bianca Lorena Gonzalez, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Carmen Gutierrez, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Tiffany Amber Guzman, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Amanda Nicole Harvey, Associate of Science, highest honors, PTK.
One, two, three.
Kenya Haynes, Associate of Science.
One. One, two, three. Thank you. Got it.
Taylor Renee Helton, Associate of Science, honors, PTK.
One, two, three.
Mark Hanley, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Brittany Irwin, Associate of Science, honors, PTK.
One, two, three.
Danielle Marie Kinneman, Associate of Science.
One, two, three.
Lennox Brian Jones Jr., Associate of Science, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Computer Information Technology, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Computer Information Technology. Allie Nicole Crone, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Andrea Denise Leal, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Cameron Lofthouse, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Shane Lee Longoria, Associate of Science.
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Desiree Nicole Lopez, Associate of Science.
One, two, three.
Rachel Ann Malone, Associate of Science, highest honors, PTK. Taiwan Timothy Mason Jr., Associate of Science.
Yeah, it's
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Miranda Mendoza, Associate of Science.
There you go. One, two, three. Thank you.
Victoria Danielle Mercado, Associate of Science, high honors, PTK.
One, two, three. Got it. Thank you.
Dominique Roche Middleton, Associate of Science, honors, PTK.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Seth Dwayne Quincy, Associate of Science, highest honors, PTK.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Brittany Marie Ramirez, Associate of Science. Irene Crystal Ramirez, Associate of Science. Nicholas C. Rodriguez, Associate of Science. Tristan Rojas, Associate of Science and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Robotics. Michelle Lee Rosas, Associate of Science. Haley Marie Reese, Associate of Science. Savannah Marie Sines, Associate of Science. Alejo J. Salas, Associate of Science. Ashley N. Salas, Associate of Science. DeAndrea Renee Salazar, Associate of Science. Kathleen Isabel Saldivar, Associate of Science, Honors PTK. Nikki Lynn Sandage, Associate of Science. Savannah Segura, Associate of Science. Zachlina Tadek, Associate of Science. Esmeralda Toscano, Associate of Science. Erica Tovar, Associate of Science, PTK. Alexis Ray Trevino, Associate of Science. Tiffany Leanne Vargas, Associate of Science, Level 1 Certificate, Forensic Science and Marketable Skills Achievement Award in Forensic Science. Laurel Vickery, Associate of Science. Reagan Jonathan Wilbanks, Associate of Science, High Honors, PTK, also receiving a Level 1 Certificate, Computer Information Technology, Robotics. Faye Yee, Associate of Science, Highest Honors, PTK, also her valedictorian of Orange Grove High School. Arissa Rihanna Benavides, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Sarai Briseño, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Chessia Lynn Brown, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology, Marketable Skills Achievement Award in Cosmetology. Peggy Brianne Foy Griffin, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology, PTK. Peyton Gafford, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Allison Corinne Garcia, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Crystal D. Holland, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Lissa Morin, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Hillary Bettis, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Cassandra P. Ramos, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Crystal Rivera, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology, PTK. Brianna A. Robinson, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Cosmetology. Laura Thayas, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Emily Marie Trevino, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Haley Shea Trevino, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Mazi Andre Villarreal, Level 1 Certificate, Cosmetology. Alicia Alonso, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Monica Amin, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Christina Lynn Cooning, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, High Honors. Eileen De Leon, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Arcadia Dawn Engelhardt, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Juliana Favela, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Honors, PTK. Kayla Ann Friend, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, High Honors, PTK. Shelby Denise Gillespie, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Randy Michelle Lamza, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Kristen Lee Lippy, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, High Honors, PTK. Alexis A. Lopez, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Alexis Brooke Lynn, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Maddie Milstead, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Aurora Munoz Nino, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Danielle Nicole Nelson, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, PTK. Chelsea Lynn Peterson, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, High Honors, PTK. Casey Ray Pullen, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, High Honors. Melinda Ann Reese, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, High Honors. Reagan Nicole Rankin, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, High Honors, PTK. Justine Iris Roberts, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Caitlin Sierra Roberts, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Tyra Gwen Rodas, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Honors, PTK. Raquel Dawn Rodriguez, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Honors. Alexis Mercedes Williams, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, PTK. Kobe James Alexander, Associate of Applied Science, Drafting and Design. Jesus Salazar Garza II, Associate of Applied Science, Drafting and Design, Level 1 Certificate, Drafting and Design. Misty Dawn Egner, Associate of Applied Science, Early Child Development and Education, Highest Honors, PTK, Level 1 Certificate, Early Development and Education Child Care Manager, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Level 1 Certificate, Early Development and Education Child Care Provider, Marketable Skills, Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Leanne De Los Santos, Associate of Applied Science, Early Development and Education, Honors. Brenda A. Hernandez, Associate of Applied Science, Early Development and Education, Honors, PTK. Sophie Ann Leje, Associate of Applied Science, Early Development and Education, Honors. Lizette M. Nowinski, Associate of Applied Science, Early Development and Education. Larissa Renee Tanguma, Associate of Applied Science, Early Development and Education, Honors, PTK. Shelby Ayala, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Mireya Castellano, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education, PTK. Kyla Crook, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Eileen L. DeWitt, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Daniela Ray Esparza, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Morgan Gallagher, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Brooke Jones, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Abigail Fruga, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Danielle Rose Fruga, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Analicia Ramirez, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Isabel Reina, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Anika Jerry Rodriguez, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Madeline Marie Rodriguez, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Sadie Noel Salazar, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Early Development and Education, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Early Development and Education. Sunny Raul Alanis, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Keith Michael Bratton Jr., Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Ashley Nicole Castellano, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Kayla Marie Castillo, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Joe Isaac Galvan, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Kevin Andrew Garcia, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Roel Adan Lopez III, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Marlena Martinez, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Brian Matthew Ramirez, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Leonard Orly Rodriguez, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Brandy Salinas, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Roel Trigo III, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Ryan Anthony Vela, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. William Edward Vera, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory. Donicio Carizales Jr., Associate of Applied Science, Forensic Science, Level 1 Certificate, Forensic Science, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory, Level 1 Certificate, Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Law Enforcement, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Forensic Science. Olivia Irene Ramon, Associate of Applied Science, Forensic Science. Javier Banda Jr., Associate of Applied Science, Law Enforcement. Jonathan Carrillo, Associate of Applied Science, Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate, Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate, Forensic Science, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement. Tobias Chamberlain, Associate of Applied Science, Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate, Criminal Justice, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Forensic Science. Jonathan Raul Quesada, Associate of Applied Science, Law Enforcement, Honors, Level 1 Certificate, Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate, Forensic Science, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Forensic Science. Christopher John Lewis Rivas, a Level 1 Certificate, Law Enforcement, PTK, Associate of Science, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Forensic Science, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement. Cheyenne Cassidy Rodriguez, Associate of Applied Science and Law Enforcement. Randy Lee Rodriguez, Associate of Applied Science, Law Enforcement, High Honors, Level 1 Certificate, Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate, Forensic Science, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Forensic Science. Jose Manuel Saldivar Jr., Associate of Applied Science, Law Enforcement, Honors, Level 1 Certificate, Forensic Science, Level 1 Certificate, Law Enforcement, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Forensic Science, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement. Ariel Christine Trevino, Associate of Applied Science, Law Enforcement, High Honors, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Forensic Theory, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Forensic Science, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement. Frutoso Villarreal Jr., Associate of Applied Science, Law Enforcement, Honors, Level 1 Certificate, Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Law Enforcement, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement. Maricela Ana Castellano, Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement. J. Elaine Kelly, Level 1 Certificate, Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Law Enforcement, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Law Enforcement. Ruben Conrad Mandel, Law Enforcement, Level 1 Certificate. Jeremiah J. Belt, Associate of Science, Criminal Justice. Alyssa Brianne Gordy, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice, Honors, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Law Enforcement, PTK. Level 1 Certificate Law Enforcement, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award Law Enforcement. Iondigi Israel Alagandoy. Level 1 Certificate, Oil and Gas Technology, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Oil and Gas Technology, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Oil and Gas Technology. Joseph Ronald Stasny, Level 1 Certificate, Oil and Gas Technology, PTK. And last but not least, David Ray Torres Jr., Level 1 Certificate, Oil and Gas Technology, PTK, Level 1 Certificate, Fundamentals of Oil and Gas Technology, and Marketable Skills Achievement Award, Oil and Gas Technology.
As we approach the final portion of today's commencement ceremony, I'd like to remind all guests to please remain seated until the CBC faculty, staff, and graduates exit the building. We want the graduates to have their moment to shine. I would also like to thank the college staff that planned and executed the commencement ceremonies today and express my appreciation to all the loved ones in attendance today. Your presence means a great deal to our graduates. We invite all of our graduates and their guests to a dessert reception sponsored by the Coastal Bend College Alumni and Friends Association. The reception will take place outside immediately following the recessional. There is a CBC backdrop set up for family and friends to take photos. Please share your photos with us using the CBC Grad 17 hashtag on social media. And now, graduates, please rise. It is time to move your tassels from the right side to the left side. If you ever forget which side your tassel goes on, simply remember that you wear it on the left side over your heart to remind you of your beloved alma mater, Coastal Bend College. Graduates, please turn, face the audience, and receive their applause. Graduates, you may be seated. Oh, we'll do it again. Let me be the first to congratulate you and wish you a successful, prosperous, and meaningful future. Think of today as a new beginning for each and every one of you. And always remember that Coastal Bend College is here for you. You are now officially alumni of Coastal Bend College and part of a tight-knit family and network that will support your endeavors every step of the way. Congratulations, class of 2017. Our speaker, keynote speaker, Murphy Flynn, mentioned that Sunday is Mother's Day, right? So we have a special rendition for our mothers from the Hill Country Brass Band. Mothers, please stand and be recognized. Reverend Battle will lead us in a benediction. And please, I remind everyone to stay seated until the graduates exit the building, and please join us for pictures and refreshments in our courtyard.
All right. All right. All righty then. This is always so serious. And they asked me to do a thing. So can I do the thing? I want to say to the graduates, be the best you that you can be. And always remember to love, leave a wonderful impression, and say thank you. And to those persons that come out to see you this day, you never could have made it without them. Am I right about it? As a preacher, I just need an amen. All right. So this is to them from you, just a little bit, because Rachel is sitting right there. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Yes, thank you, Lord. Raise your hands up. And we just want to thank you, y'all. Let us bow our heads. Lord, you have brought us through this, and you have brought us through that. And we thank you for this moment, because truly we could not have made it without you in our lives and those persons that are here sitting behind us, and to the instructors who labored hard to make sure we attained what we needed to for the future. So continue to guide us as we step off into the next situation of our life, that we will find the jobs that we need, we will continue with our education, never stopping, but that we can become all that we can become. We thank you for the chances that you have given us. Thank you for the wake-ups. Thank you for the sleep. But most of all, God, we thank you for our graduation day at Coastal Bend College, 2017. And we offer it back to you in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Amen. Amen.
That's a good one, right?
And that's a wrap.